Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Moore, and I'm here with your Empowerment Evolution reading for whatever sign comes up next. These readings are all done with the intention of us understanding that we don't stay stuck in the past. We we readjust and we do what's necessary to grow through it. My butterflies, remember these energies are always potential. So if you don't resonate with it, please leave it here. And if you feel inclined to, check the other major placements in your chart. Look at those readings. Those readings may resonate better with you. These messages, again, are all about empowerment. These are messages about growth. And these messages are here to show us where shifts are happening around us for our highest good. My butterflies, during the pre shuffle, I was picking up the energy, hearing the song Best of Me by Anthony Hamilton. So, this song was giving me the energy of someone being ready to step into the highest version of themselves, the best version, or they want to present that. The energy was giving me butterflies. Just listening to the song, it was giving me butterflies, or someone may be experiencing that butterfly effect type of feeling. And that feeling, is coming from, someone feeling like something is aligned with them. Something feels like, it's meant for them. This reading is going to be for Scorpio. All right, my Scorpios. This energy could be about you maybe needing to or trying to change the routine for something. Change your routine. Change up how you do things. Or make some type of moves that may be unexpected. I'm feeling like, I'm feeling like I was picking up this energy of like, this thing of, forget this, and focus on that, that type of thing. You may have been in the past going through that where you may have been trying to block out one thing to focus on something else. I was picking up that energy. Um, you may have been in the energy of where you just wanted to focus on all the good things that were happening in your life at this point in time, the best things, the best versions of you. And that may be what the shift started for you in. That may be the area in which the shift started for you in. Because, it's a great thing, to look at the best things about ourselves. That's always a great thing. But we can't be excessive with positivity to where the fact that we're ignoring, what's happening outside of us or around us. So I'm also with that energy with that best of me card because he was talking about song. He was talking about things like going out on dates and dinner and movies and things like that. So you may have went out on a date. You may have had some type of meeting where you felt valued and seen. Where you may have viewed this meeting, this connection as something where you could finally just open up and be yourself, where you could be the best version of yourself. You may be wanting to make a decision to lock something in, or someone may have been trying to lock you into something. Because I was picking that energy up in the car. In the reading. Um, it's really this energy, this strong energy of wanting to stay in this energy of having fun. I'm picking that energy of really strong of just wanting to enjoy. Let's just enjoy a good life. Let's just have it. I'm just picking that energy of so very strong. So this could be like a rose-colored glasses type of energy. You might have been seeing things through rose-colored glasses. You know, you may in the past you may have felt like you experienced the energy where you wanted someone to just focus on how something looked, or someone wanted you to focus on how something looked, how something was presented. I was really picking it up in the energy just here. I love that song, And I've never picked up the energy in that particular way until I was, meditating on the energy for who this reading is going to be about. But I was picking it up in a way of, like I said, like toxic positivity. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I was picking it up like a toxic positivity. All the great things he was naming. It's like, just focus on all these. Yes, we want to show up in our best version of ourselves. But, like I said, we can't be where we're showing up in an energy and pretending as if we don't have any flaws. All right, my Scorpios, let's get the energies out here for you. All right. My Scorpios, in the energy in the most recent past, where the shift started happening for you at, it's in the energy of the Ten of Cups. Some type of happiness, some type of bliss, some type of emotional bliss, some type of energy, where you felt like you had it all, the family, the love, the connections, the alignment, with that Ten of Cups energy. The energy is, is all about having it all from an emotional standpoint, a type of place. So in the past, there's energies that showed up for you around, where you value, where you found happiness, where you felt like you had attained something that was emotionally feeling, something that made you feel like, you loved it, you valued it, you were emotionally connected to it. That energy showed up for you in the past, and Spirit is highlighting that as the energy where you had to learn some type of lessons from in this energy, here. In the energy, where the shift happened at. This could be the internal or external growth. This is the Nine of Swords energy. Pisces had this energy as well. Um, this energy, is all about, that overactive mind, being, feeling powerless, feeling like, you have so many thought patterns, so many, things going on in your head that you can't really narrow down what's going on where with this Nine of Swords energy. And this is where the shift started to happen. This is where the growth started to change your path for you, Scorpios. It's by you taking a look at that overactive mind, or you just being in the energy of having an overactive mind. I've been, telling people, and I've learned this for myself. So that's the reason I've been telling other people that, some of these shifts, some of these, these uncomfortable things happen for us because through that uncomfort, that's going to give us the motivation to move forward to do what we need to do. If we stay comfortable, if we stay in the energy, of where our mind ain't, running all over the place, our mind isn't playing tricks on us, we'll stay in energies or situations that don't align with us, that do not serve us. But because we get in these energies where our mind is, just running haywire, we have insomnia, we can't sleep, those type of things, that's happening for us to be able to motivate us towards making that change, doing something different. In the current energy that's being highlighted, this energy is where spirit is activating you, my Scorpios, or testing you. This is the Wheel of Fortune energy. This is about cycles. This is about the changes that are showing up for you, that up and down energy. Wheel of Fortune energy can sometimes be a bit karmic. You know, this energy is all about learning those cycles, those patterns. What are repeating. That's what spirit is highlighting for you at this point in time. Spirit is activating energies that's designed to show you what you're repeating. Spirit is testing you through those cycles that keep showing up over and over and over again when something just keeps happening the same. That is where spirit is testing you at to see if you are ready to do something different. Are you ready to show up and be different towards the energies that you want to be aligned with, the environments that you want to be in, the version of you that you want to walk towards or walk in, the connections that you want to have, in your environment, in your surroundings, in your Ten of Cups. In the energy, where this is the position where the energy that you have learned in the past, how you can use this energy moving forward is the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy is all about, being a great communicator. But sometimes the Queen of Swords energy can be a little bit too logical, can be a little cold. But sometimes the Queen of Swords has gained the position that she's in because she's been through a lot of emotional stuff. So at one point in time, she was very, very loving. And for her to reach the Queen of Swords position, she had to learn how to be able to balance out her emotions, know when to turn them off and use her logic. She had to learn how to not lean so much into those emotions, and as well, not lean too much into the energy of thought. Queen energy, is usually nurturing energy. So she still has the ability, even though she knows when to be cold, even though she knows when to cut through the bullshit. She knows how to nurture a situation. She knows how to be intelligent. She knows how to be smart. She knows how to communicate in a way that gets her point across. So, my Scorpios, this energy is showing up for you. This is how you can best navigate through this Wheel of Fortune energy, these ups and downs, these cycles that are showing up for you, these repeated patterns, these karmic lessons. The best way to navigate through these things is by you being intellectual, about by you gaining that knowledge, by you researching and recording with that writer energy, by you having the ability to cut through the bull when you see it showing up for you. That's how you best navigate through these energies, my Scorpio. And in the best possible outcome energy, the energy that is possible for you if you follow the guidance, follow the advice, is the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands energy is fierce. This is an adventurous energy. This is a risk taker. This energy follows their passion. The spirit saying if you take the advice and you navigate through these energies, if you take the things that you learned from the past, get a hold over that overactive mind, feeling powerless, any energies where you're feeling anxious, allow cycles to end, put it into cycles, allow cycles to, to cycle themselves out, being assertive, being, intelligent, cutting through bull, knowing when to call, call a spade and when to call a heart a heart. That energy is going to help catapult you into the energy where you can take on those new adventures, where you can follow your passions, where you can fearlessly pursue those goals without feeling like you're being held back from, the things that truly matter to you, the paths that you truly want to take. I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Blocked and Blessed Oracle deck. As I stated, this energy, this deck is straight up Queen of Swords energy. It cuts through the bull. It's not, fluff and cute and, saying all those things that we want to, pacify ourselves. Sometimes we have to be in the energy of, making things happen. Stepping up to the plate, my butterflies. Sweet shimmy energies for Scorpio. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune energy for Scorpio. Thank you. All right, let's see what this is. This energy says, stop texting your ex. Own it, not Mercury. This energy says that was sober you, not retrograde. So this energy is all about excuses, responsibility, and maturity. Taurus had this energy as well, Scorpio. You all showed up in that reading. So if you have Taurus in your chart or you're dealing with a Taurus, be sure to check out that reading. Even if you don't, you still may have some information in there that is maybe very, very relevant to you. So Spirit is saying to change this energy, was highlighting, what's clarifying this Wheel of Fortune energy. It's something where you are still engaging, feeling attached to an energy, from the past. This does not have to be a person. This could just be an energy from the past. Something that that you need to cut out. Something that needs to collapse. Something you need to release. With this Wheel of Fortune energy, this is about, cycles up and down and changes. So Spirit is asking you to change around the area where you are, where you're showing up responsible. To change around those areas where you may be showing up and making excuses. To allow changes, to happen around the areas where your maturity is needing to step forward. And if these are energies that you're dealing with outside of you, you may be needing to get control over a cycle where you're accepting excuses, where you're allowing people to, stray away from their responsibilities, where you're dealing with energies of people who are not standing in their energy of maturity. You apply this whichever way it goes for you, my Scorpio, but this is a cycle that Spirit is highlighting for you at this present current time that needs to be broken. We're going to get a celestial insight energy so I can close this reading off for you. You all can go about your day. I hope these energies have helped you to make the best possible decisions for your highest good, my Scorpio. Celestial insight energy for my Scorpio spirit. Celestial insights energy for my Scorpios. Thank you, spirit. All right, stop right there. All right, the celestial insight energy we have is courage. There go that Knight of Wands energy, the energy of being fierce, adventurous. This energy says, courage is the power to overcome any obstacle. Are you facing a tough decision? Don't shy away. Take that leap forward and discover your own strength, my Scorpios. So Spirit is affirming yet again that there's energy here where you're being asked to step into that energy of taking those risks. Stepping in the energy of being courageous so you can follow those passions, so you can make those necessary decisions for yourself. Because this is what you desired in the past. You desire this Ten of Cups. And Spirit is saying that Spirit isn't saying that this energy is not here for you anymore. Spirit is just simply urging you and encouraging you in the ways that you can help this energy align with you, where you can get it in an authentic way. The overall energy that's motivating this top row of cards is the Eight of Pentacles. You may be in connection with a Virgo. Virgo's got this energy as well. This energy about, working hard, focusing on your effort, allowing things to, to come in, to happen. This is about investing. This is about repeating, patterns and cycles as well with the Eight of Pentacles energy. This could be about you repeating something, working hard to continue something. Eights are, infinity energy. So this could be about, a continuous cycle that Spirit is highlighting for you here. A cycle where you may be being caught up in your head, because that's where the shift is happening for you. My Scorpios, I hope these energies have helped you all to make the best possible decisions for your highest good. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to bring you all these messages. And until next time, you all stay safe, loved, and blessed.